Welcome to today's story. Let's listen together. Let's read together. Let's learn together. Today's story is The Little Tree with a Big Dream. Deep in the heart of the forest, a tiny tree was growing. It was so small that even rabbits walked past it without noticing. The tiny tree had no strong trunk yet, and its branches were thin. But it carried a big dream. It wanted to grow so tall that it could see the whole world. Every morning, the tiny tree listened to the forest, the wind singing in the tall pines, the birds chirping high above, the stream whispering softly. The tiny tree thought, "When I grow big, I will see the wind dance and the birds fly." But sometimes the dream felt too big. The tall trees beside it spoke gently. "Little one, growing takes time. We were small once too." The tiny tree sighed. But I want to grow fast." One night, the sky turned dark. It began to rain, not a soft rain, but a strong storm. The wind roared through the forest, branches shook, leaves flew everywhere. The tiny tree was terrified. Its thin trunk bent, and it whispered to the wind, "I don't know if I can survive." Then an old oak beside it leaned down and said, "Hold on to the earth. The earth will hold you." The tiny tree pushed its roots deeper into the wet soil. The storm raged, the wind screamed, but the little tree held on with all its strength. When morning came, the sun rose slowly. The forest was quiet and shining with fresh rain. The little tree opened its leaves and realized it had survived. At that moment, a squirrel jumped onto its branch for the first time. "Hello, little tree. You survived the storm. That means you're stronger now." The tiny tree felt a warm pride. "Did I grow?" The squirrel giggled. "Trees don't only grow upward. Sometimes they grow stronger inside." The little tree looked up at the sky. The clouds were moving gently, and the sunlight danced through the branches. For the first time, it felt something new. Confidence. Days passed, rain came and went, and the little tree grew. Not fast, but steadily. One day, a bird landed on its branch, then another, then a whole little family. "Thank you for the small shade," the bird chirped. "Our wings rest well here." The little tree smiled and sighed. "I am not so small anymore." Years later, it was no longer tiny. It stood tall and strong in the middle of the forest. It could see the winds dance, the birds' flight, and the whole forest. It remembered its dream and whispered to the wind, "My dream came true, slowly but surely." End of story. But see you next story.